launchpad is empty and fully lit. The Gantry tower stands locked beside the silent rocket. Warning beacons blink at steady intervals. Nothing is counting down. The sea is close beyond the fence. The air tastes of salt and cold metal. The words can stay distant like lights across wet concrete. The service road runs straight toward the pad. Painted lines remain sharp. No tire crosses the last checkpoint. A security gate stays closed. Its keypad glows. No code is entered. Floodlights cast long angles across the deck. Cables lie in clean runs along the rails. No hook lowers from the crane arm. The rocket stands vertical and still. Its skin holds a pale sheen. No vent opens. No vapor drifts from a valve. Inside the gantry, platforms ring the tower in quiet levels. Handrails remain untouched. Tool carts are parked in tidy rows. A single inspection lamp glows near a ladder. It does not flicker. It does not change tone. The sound here is mostly electrical. Transformers hum behind a concrete wall. Cooling fans turn somewhere inside a sealed cabinet. The pitch stays even. It does not rise. It does not fall. A windsock near the pad hangs almost straight down. It shifts once, then returns. Above, the night sky remains clear. No aircraft crosses the warning lights. No cloud softens the stars. A control box sits at the base of the tower. Switch covers remain closed. Indicator lights remain green. A radio speaker stays silent. No test tone, no voice. The pad markings remain bright in the floodlight. Numbers and arrows point to positions. Nothing moves into them. A thick umbilical line rests against a cradle. Its clamps remain tight. No pressure changes. Far beyond the fence, waves strike the breakwater. The sound reaches you faintly, then disappears under the hum of the pad. The ocean keeps moving. The launchpad does not answer. A set of stairs leads up to the first platform. Steps remain dry. No boot scuffs the metal. The railings feel cold. They hold a thin film of salt. No hand grips them. The gantry elevator remains parked. Its doors stay closed. No bell rings. A small display above the doors shows one steady number. It does not change. Warning beacons blink again along the tower. One fades, another appears, then darkness between. The rhythm feels measured, predictable, safe. Time begins to loosen on the deck. Minutes stop arranging themselves. The blinking replaces the clock. Nothing presses forward. A pressure gauge near the fuel line holds steady. The needle does not drift. The glass remains clear. A valve handle stays in the same angle. Paint marks remain aligned. No latch releases. The rocket remains fixed against the sky. No panel opens. No hiss breaks the air. The tower remains fixed beside it. No cable tightens, no motor turns. A small camera pod watches the pad from a pole. Its lens reflects a point of light. It does not rotate. The system observes without response. Along the perimeter, orange cones mark a boundary. They stand straight. No wind knocks them over. The fence line holds. The gate line holds. The pad remains sealed in light. A final walkway extends from the gantry toward the rocket. It stays retracted. Its joints remain still. No clamp arm swings. No connector reaches out. Nothing begins. The hum continues. The beacons continue. The ocean continues. The rocket waits without waiting. The Launchpad holds its quiet pattern, and the night stays wide over the idle gantry. Near the pad, tall lightning masts stand in a wide ring. Their cables remain taut. No arc flashes between them. Small red lamps on each mast blink in slow order. They never hurry. They never stop. A pipe rack runs toward the tank farm. Valves are tagged with white labels. None of the tags move. Frost lines sit on insulated sections. They do not spread. They do not melt. A water deluge grate lies across the flame trench. Its metal bars remain dry. No pump starts. The trench stays dark beneath the deck. No heat rises from it. No scent changes in the air. A loudspeaker pole stands near the checkpoint. Its cone points toward the pad. No announcement plays. Only the steady hum remains. Only the blinking remains. The service crane rests with its hook latched. The hook does not swing. The cable remains straight. A safety chain hangs beside it. Each link stays still. A small sign on the fence reads "High Wind Procedure." The letters remain sharp. No flap covers it. The windsock shifts once more, then hangs down again. The deck lights make pale rectangles on the concrete. Edges stay clean. Shadows keep their angles. Nothing crosses the shapes. Nothing breaks the lines. Behind the rocket, a vent stack stands over the pipes. No plume rises. No hiss escapes. The stack remains a quiet, vertical mark. Just like the rocket. Just like the tower. Another beacon cycle completes. Red. Dark. Red. You do not need to follow it. It will go. The pad remains fully lit beneath the locked tower. No vehicle enters the service road. No badge reader beeps at the gate. The checkpoint stays quiet. The retracted walkway remains in its cradle. Pins hold. Joints remain still. No arm reaches toward the rocket. Nothing begins. Warning beacons continue their steady rhythm. One lamp fades, another returns. Darkness sits between each pulse. The pattern stays measured. The rocket skin holds its pale sheen. No panel opens. No vent line breathes. No frost line shifts along the insulation. The surface remains unchanged. Inside the gantry, platforms remain empty. Handrails stay untouched. A ladder light glows near a landing. No boot meets the steps. A gauge near the fuel manifold keeps its needle steady. The glass remains clear. Paint marks on the valve handle stay aligned. No latch releases. Along the perimeter, cones remain upright. The fence remains straight. The sea remains beyond the barrier. Waves strike the breakwater and fall away. Lightning masts stand in a wide ring. Cables remain taut. No arc flashes. Small red lamps blink in slow order, then repeat. A deluge grate lies dry across the trench. No pump starts. No water moves through the pipes. The dark space below the deck stays cool. The crane hook remains latched. The cable hangs straight. No sway reaches the line. A safety chain remains still beside it. A loudspeaker pole points toward the pad. No announcement plays. No test tone sounds. Only the electrical hum continues. The windsock shifts once, then settles. It hangs nearly straight down. Air remains light at the deck. Nothing pushes the cones. A camera pod reflects one point of light. It does not rotate. No motion triggers it. The system watches without response. Beyond the tower, the tank farm sits quiet. Valves remain tagged. Labels remain readable. No line warms. No plume rises from the vent stack. Another beacon cycle completes. Red, dark, red. You do not need to follow it. The pad markings remain sharp under floodlights. Numbers and arrows keep their positions. Nothing moves into them. The surface remains clean and dry. A small cabinet fan turns at constant speed. Its tone does not rise. It does not fall. It blends into the steady hum. The gantry elevator stays parked. Doors remain closed. The display above it holds one number. No bell rings. The sea continues beyond the fence. The tower continues beside the rocket. The lights continue across wet concrete. And the launchpad keeps its quiet pattern through the night. A short stair leads to a graded platform near the base. Yellow paint marks the edge. No step touches the treads. No rail vibrates. Salt collects in thin lines along the bolts. A covered connector panel sits beside the umbilical cradle. Its cover stays shut. Seals remain tight. No moisture beads along the rim. A small status LED stays green. On the deck, a grounding cable runs to a buried plate. The cable remains slack. Clamps stay tight on the lugs. No spark marks the metal. Everything stays inert. Near the fence, a windsock light glows faintly. It does not flash. It simply outlines the fabric. The fabric hangs still again. A service cart remains parked beside the gantry leg. Its wheels are locked. A tool case remains closed on the top shelf. No strap hangs loose. Nothing rolls. The flame trench remains dark beneath the pad. No heat rises from below. No smell changes in the air. The concrete keeps its dry, cool surface. The night remains controlled. Far offshore, a buoy light blinks once, then fades. It is distant and small. It does not change the pad. The beacons keep their rhythm near the tower. One more cycle passes. Red, dark, red. The rocket remains still beside the gantry. The pad remains bright and empty. The ocean remains out beyond the fence. Nothing starts. Nothing ends. Only the steady lights keep watch until morning, without hurry or sound.